You hear rapid pops behind you in a crowded mall. People freeze, some start to look towards the sound. What do you do first? You've probably heard the slogan everyone repeats: run, hide, fight. It started with Houston PD and was later used by DHS and others. It's a useful headline, but it misses a crucial detail. Hiding by itself is often the worst choice in an active shooter event. Here's the rule you need instead: run, barricade, fight. And they don't always unfold in that order. Run if you can, and if you can't get out, barricade actively. Locking a door is the start, not the finish. Passive hiding, crouching behind a shelf, or sitting in a doorway has a much lower survivability rate unless you convert that space into a true barricade. If the shooter is already on top of you, you've got to be ready to fight with everything you've got. I'm Shane with Modern Warrior Project, and a quick note before we dive in. This video is for everyday people, not the trained responders, often called sheepdogs. If you are trained, legally caring, and choose to protect others, I completely support that, and I'm with you. Just know that entails different tactics than what I'm covering here. This video is for people who, for whatever reason, are not prepared to engage. These steps are simple, repeatable actions that can increase your chance of survival. All right, so let's break this down in a methodical process that's easy to understand and follow. Step 1, identify the sound and where it came from. Don't run toward gunfire. People sometimes move toward the sound to see what's going on, and that kills. Pause just long enough to gain situational awareness, then move away from that line of fire. Make the decision fast. Hesitation costs seconds, and seconds can cost lives. Step 2, run if you can. You want to make distance your friend. If there's a clear, safer exit, go now. Don't stop, don't grab bags or try to save belongings, as that slows you down. You want to move with a purpose. Use obstacles, pillars, kiosks, parked cars to break the line of sight. If you can, vary your path. Avoid a predictably straight line run. Put distance between you and the shooter. Get to any secure area that you can and then call 911 or tell a staff member where you were and where the shooter is. Step 3, barricade, not passive hiding. If escape is impossible or even improbable, you need a barricade. Locking a door, as I said, is the start, not the finish. Think lock, block, jam. Lock the door if you can. Push heavy furniture, racks, or counters against it. Wedge chairs at the handles. Use belts, backpacks, or cords under the knob to jam it. Place heavy items low to the floor so that a forced entry is slowed down, and those extra seconds really do matter. Put something at ankle height to trip or slow someone forcing the door. Turn off lights, close blinds, and make the room as dark as possible. Silence phones, and if you think of it, remove watches from vibrate. Get low and out of sight lines. Don't create a silhouette in windows or doorways. Concealment is about being out of view. Now, before I hit on that, I want to hit on cover versus concealment here. Cover is something that protects you. Think solid and impenetrable brick wall. Whereas concealment is something that hides you. Think opaque curtain. This step's primary effort is for concealment, but if given the luxury of concealing cover, you should choose that here as well. Ultimately, we don't want the shooter to see you. So you want to move behind a solid opaque objects. Think shelving, counters, heavy cabinets. Do not sit in a doorway or near windows where you'll silhouette. You want to stay low. And additionally, you want to muffle sounds, press clothes into gaps, cover vents briefly if needed, and keep everyone absolutely quiet. One whisper can give you away. And as I mentioned before, also take this time to quickly silence any electronic devices such as cell phones that may unintentionally give away your location. If you have kids or others with you, calm them quietly and keep them still. Step 5, communicate. Here we want to be precise and short. Call 911 when you're safely hidden or once you've reached a safe location. Keep it short. Where are you? How many shooters? Any brief description you can give. If you can't speak, leave the line open so dispatch can listen. Or send a short text if your area supports it. Use landmarks, store name, what floor you're on, the nearest stairwell. Whatever details can help keep them apprised of the situation. Step 6, fight. This is the last resort, but mentally be ready. Fighting is the last option, but if the shooter is on top of you, the best move is aggressive resistance. Improvise weapons, fire extinguishers, chairs, backpacks, anything heavy that could help distract or hurt the shooter. You want to aim to disable hands, face, throat, eyes, knees. Go for whatever breaks their ability to keep shooting. Be loud and chaotic. Noise and chaos can break their focus and create a chance to escape. If you're with others, coordinated action is better than solo hesitation. Commit fully if you choose to fight. Now, all of that is presented with the consideration that somehow the shooter has worked their way to you. I also want you to consider being in the presence of the shooter when they begin the attack. If you're in close proximity at all to the shooter, I would encourage you to aggressively attack immediately using the above methods, as it's likely your best chance. Now, while fear is going to want you to run, you may be better off going on the aggressive. If only everyone took this mentality, the death tolls on such events, I believe, would be much, much lower. Okay, so let's talk about some common mistakes and mental cues to practice. Common mistakes: freezing, following the crowd blindly, going back for possessions, or clustering at choke points. I want you to practice 3 mental cues. Note at least 1 exit in every space you enter, and pick 2 movement options, primary and backup. Identify quick barricade targets, a chair, a table, a rack. And finally, I want you to do a 60-second drill once a month. Run it in your head or walk it through with family and coworkers. If you practice this, you're less likely to panic and more likely to react. Monthly home drills, quarterly workplace drills, that's enough to build instinct and muscle memory. Those instincts save time, and time saves lives. I'll put a printable checklist and a 60-second drill plan in the description. Download it, run the drill, and pass it on. Remember, run if you can. If you can't, barricade actively. And if you're forced into close contact, fight with everything you've got. If you found this video useful, please give it a like, share it with others that could use it and you think might benefit as well, and share your thoughts in the comments. Finally, don't forget to subscribe for more preparedness tips like this. Stay ready, stay safe.